Matchup we have here tonight. Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. They've got Herbert Jones. Keegan Murray is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Connect in at the two-spot. Knocks down the three ball.
And brilliant play from Booker. Got it away in time before the defense could close.
Booker against Garland. Towns, a screen on Booker. Inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, Towns gives you some interesting options in the two-man game. He can both pick and roll and pick and pop.
Now here's Booker. Washington with a screen on Garland. And Booker kicks to Washington. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
P.J. Washington. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Now, here's Garland. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Sinks the triple.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
Pass to Booker. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Outside Garland. Towns sets the pick for Garland. Takes the 13-footer. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Well, just look at the numbers for Towns. He's been amongst the league leaders in offensive rebounds a few times.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Daniels. Outside Turner. Shot to stop the run, and Turner throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't allow Turner to get this close to the basket.
Garland against Booker. Towns sets the pick for Jones. Over George, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pass to Booker. Right wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Misses the three. Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Connect. Back to Garland. Pocket 6. Towns, a screen on Booker. Garland, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Daniels passes to Booker. And here is Washington. Bucks passing it around. Towns with the steal. And Jones has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Jones has got 9 points.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
Here is Daniels. No scoring in this one. Ball's knocked loose. Magic leading by 5, and Jones has it in the corner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Washington. On the wing, Booker. Washington sets the pick for Booker. And then Washington with the dunk.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
Now, here's Garland. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Here's Connect. Back to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Booker. Bucks trail by 6. 20 feet out. Good. Booker's got his second bucket.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
Towns a screen on Booker. Pass to Connect. Jacks up a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now here's Turner. Now Washington. He has 5. Booker with no one around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Here's Garland. Following the score by Miles Turner. Shot from the top of the key. Garland with the bucket.
And there are some guys you can just give that mid-range shot to, but Darius Garland isn't one of them. He is so good from there.
Now here's Turner, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. A nice shot by Booker.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Garland. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And a few of the top guys, Coach, in this league have been on hot streaks, fueling early MVP conversations. I guess it's never too early to talk about the MVP, is it?
Yeah, that definitely builds excitement for the fans and sets the narrative for the rest of the season. But you know, Kevin, it's still way too early to tell how it's going to shake out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Grant Williams comes in for P.J. Washington. Beal's checked in for Daniel. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Devin Booker. Now here's Williams. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. George finds Sasser. Screen by Bitadze. Tries it from the top of the key. Sasser gets the bucket. And now just a 2-point Magic lead.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now, here's Garland. And the dunk by Bamba.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Beal. Nice D from Russell. Bamba setting the pick for Russell. Drives to the hoop. Fires the 3. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Russell. Bamba's got 5 now.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Sasser. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Releases from 15. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside Williams. Back to Sasser. Beal deciding where to go with it. Batadze setting a screen for Beal. Outside for George. Here's Sasser, guarded by Garland. 4 on the clock. And here's George for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Magic. With a 9-point lead. Green, no luck. Williams up on top. Guarded by Green. Outside, Beal. Over Russell. Beal can't get it to go. The Magic shooting very well. 58%. The offense is falling right now early for them. And D'Angelo Russell with the 3. And it's a 12-point Magic lead.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Mann's checked in for Milwaukee. The Magic also changing it up. Champagne's checked in, and Dillingham subbed in for Garland. Here's Williams. Still yet to score. Pass to Sasser. Over Dillingham. Sasser gets the bucket.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Magic.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. And not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Russell. Bamba setting the pick for Russell. His 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 8. Outside Williams. Now Sasser, covered by Bamba. Batadze, a screen on Russell. Pass to Batadze. And Batadze throws it down.
Selfless play by Beal, using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
Dillingham with it. Russell passes to Champagnie. And the 3 off target. Dillingham with it. Now Beal defending. And he drives in, lays it up, and banks it in. And the Magic lead by 8. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Sasser. Screen by Batadze. Batadze tipped back in for 2. Batadze's got his second best.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Russell hits them both. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic leading by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Orlando.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
They've got Washington. Booker out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Turner in at the center position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Daniels dishes to Booker. Washington sets the pick for Booker. Pass to Washington. 6 to shoot. Back to Booker. Fires it up. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Dillingham, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Mann. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
No good on that one. And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past. But with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Murray comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Garland in for Dillingham. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Turner. Outside Garland. Pass to Jones. Towns sets the pick for Jones. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got 15.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Milwaukee making a switch here. George is checked in.
One shot.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Now here's Turner. He's got 8.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
To the paint. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Outside Daniels. Booker outside. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. He's got 12.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And one of Garland's patented moves, pulling up off the bounce.
Outside Daniels. With 3, Booker. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Outside Garland. This one for 3. Here's Towns. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Towns has got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic. Pass to Turner. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Outside, Jones. Towns, a screen on George. Jones in the post, working on George. Jones, the pass to Murray. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
Daniels passes to Turner. And here is Washington. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Garland. Floats one. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 14 points now in the basket from Booker.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Towns sets the pick for Garland. Over Booker, and it's Orlando with another.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Daniels kicks to Turner. George in the post. Defended by Jones. He doesn't hit that one. Orlando leading by 16. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Craig, it's a period of grieving for Bucks fans. And truly the end of an era with the Giannis trade.
Well, the 2021 title will forever be a part of Milwaukee's legacy. They would have liked to have had a few more, but the fact is, due to injuries and some bad fortune, a reset was required.
The first one falls. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
Daniels dishes to Turner. The shot will not fall. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Magic. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
He's off on the second. So much great work being done by players in this league, Coach. Herb Jones, for instance, doing a lot to help with financial literacy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kevin, what these guys do off the court is overlooked by people, especially maybe that are outside of the community that guy plays in at the time. But there's a lot of guys like Herb Jones who really take the time and make the effort to help people in their communities.
One shot.
That one misses for Booker. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Outside Daniels. And the layup is good. Daniels has got his first basket of the night.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Here's Connect. It's rebounded by Booker.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make.
And that one's good. Daniels has got 4 points in the quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Booker against Garland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Taking the bump, Garland doesn't hold back and gets rewarded with the foul.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
So good at getting his team involved. Garland has become a difference maker.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Williams comes in for P.J. Washington. Bradley Beal's checked in for George. And Hawkins subbed in for Daniels. Both free throws good from Garland.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Now here's Williams. Beal with a screen on Murray. Williams for 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Murray now top of the key. Garland against Booker. Garland, no good. Bucks trail by 20. It's Beal on the wing. 23 points his last outing. Bitadze with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Russell feeling it out a bit. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Russell. That's 10 points for Darius Garland.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
To the middle. Bitadze can't hit.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Bamba setting the pick for Russell. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Number 1, the Magic.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Marcus Hasser's checked in for Devin Booker. The Magic also changing it up. Green comes in for Keegan Murray. And it's Johnson in for Garland. Pass to Hawkins. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. So a moment now to see the story for Devin Booker.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier. But he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
Johnson outside. Over Hawkins. Johnson can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Magic leading by 20. Three-pointer on the way. Rebounded by the Bucks. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beal, that's for 2. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
And love how assertive Beal is. He loves pulling up fast and surprising the D with that quickness.
Pass to Bamba. Down low, here's Peterson, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Russell after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Bucks trail by 18. Here's Sasser. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Batase with the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now, here is Russell. Bamba a screen on Hawkins. Here's Johnson. Offline from the high post.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
From the arc. Connects from three-point range. Hawkins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Russell. Back to Green. Johnson surveying the floor. Now, here is Russell. He's got 5. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive. Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Green finds Russell. With the floater. To stop the drought. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a little wrinkles in Russell's game at that time with the sweet up fake.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
So for the Magic, Champagne's checked in, and Dillingham subbed in for Johnson. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 20-7 run. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Beal. Now Williams. 3-pointer. He's off on that one. Puts up a deep 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Orlando in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And, Coach, what, if anything, do you think your team could improve on?
Well, the fact that, we had some open shots, so we missed them. We just have to stay the course. We're expecting a big burst from them in this building. We got to be stable all the way through.
You hope they start to fall. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
These are proven games, but you can talk all you want. But can you back it up?
They've said outwardly they feel they deserve more respect. Here's a chance to earn it.
You can talk all you want, but can you back it up?
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Bucks.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You gotta like what Herbert Jones has done in this game.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Bucks trail by 9. And so in the game for the Magic, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's Dalton Knecht. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Booker. 5 on the clock. Outside Daniel. No good on the triple. To the inside. Murray kicks to Garland. And here we go. Fast break. Booker brings it hard to the rim.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Magic leading by 7. Garland with it. Free throw line jump shot. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Now here's Booker. Here's the floater. And it's good on the way in. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Garland, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Bucks. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Towns down low. He's against Turner. Jones finds Garland. Back to Jones. The 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Daniel. Turner with a screen on Garland. Booker the pass to Washington. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Washington's got 8 points.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Outside, Jones. Towns, a screen on George. Here's Jones. Here's Towns.
And taking a look at some stats here for Daniel. Last year, getting it done. Last season, put up about 14 points a game. Just over 3 steals and 6 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
No good on the free throw.
The #1 pick in the 2015 NBA draft. Towns continues to prove why he's a top big man in this league.
Good on the second free throw. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Daniels dishes to Booker. Turner with the screen for Booker. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Towns, a screen on Booker. Shot on the wing. The Magic again can't hit. And so Booker will bring it up for Milwaukee. 8-point game. Outside Turner. Lots of room. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Left side, Towns. Six on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Garland, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
13 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Booker's got 22.
And that's lethal. I love how Booker's eyes light up when he gets a mid-range opportunity.
Garland against Washington. Pass to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Outside Garland. Another miss by Garland.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And Milwaukee has possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Booker, no good. Orlando leading by 4. That's tipped. Here's Connect. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Booker outside. Over Garland. Booker converts on the break.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. He used to be a problem for a long time.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Garland comes to help. Washington, that's for 2. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Connect. Back to Garland. To end the cold streak, it's good from long range. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Mann's checked in for Miles Turner. Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Washington. George looking around. Washington sets the pick for George. 4 on the shot clock. P.J. Washington, that's good. Washington's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bucks. It's Garland with the ball for the Orlando Magic. 22 is their biggest lead. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Down low. Rejected by Booker. To the paint. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity. You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
Booker outside. Washington with a screen on Garland. For three, Booker, and Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
He's so agile at that wing position. The defense has to keep an eye on where Murray is in transition.
Booker's shot is good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Connect. Again, the Magic score.
The jumper from Connect is pretty, no matter where he takes it from.
Garland against Booker. Pass to man. Oh, good on the 3. Magic leading by 4. Garland finds Connect. Back to Garland. Bamba a screen on Booker. Garland the pass to Bamba. On the wing, Jones. Outside Garland. Fires for 3. Here's Connect. Oh, good with the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Bucks passing it around. Outside, George. Washington with the screen on Murray. George up top. He's covered by Murray. Kept alive. Here's Washington. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. And some changes here for the Bucks. Williams, he's checked in for Keyshawn George. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Dyson Daniels. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And the Bucks making a change here. Sasser's checked in. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Bucks number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Champagny. And here's Russell. 6 points for him. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Washington passes to Mann. Outside Williams. Here's Sasser. Washington with this screen on Russell. Knocked loose. Outside Williams. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Sasser can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Russell gets it to go.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Here's Sasser. 7 points in the game. That shot wide open. Sasser's got 10 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's man. Nothing on the board. Pass to Sasser. There's a screen by Washington. Three-pointer. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Dillingham. From outside, off the mark. Bucks trail by 4. And it's Beal in the corner. Fires from deep. Green with the rebound. The Magic shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Now Dillingham. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Russell. Sasser with it. 10 points for him. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Russell against Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Turner's checked in for Milwaukee. Hawkins comes in for Mann. And a change for the Magic. Peterson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. 27 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Inside, here's Turner. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Beal with the steal. Takes a step back. A shot by Williams, no good. And now Orlando on the break. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Magic lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Booker. Grant Williams is out there with Bradley Beal. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Daniels in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Daniels after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Williams scanning the floor. Turner with the screen for Williams. A 3-ball. And it's Russell with the rebound. Magic leading by 6. Green passes to Towns.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
Daniels finds Turner. Outside Williams. Booker up top. The kick out to Williams. Offline with his 3. And it's the Magic with the ball. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Peterson the pass to Green. From downtown. Rebound, Milwaukee. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And a wide open look for Daniel. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. That's 7 points for Dyson Daniel. Outside, Towns. Nifty move. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
Magic leading by 5. Here's Russell. Here's Peterson. The Magic again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Beal dishes to Daniels. Back to Beal. Fires the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Russell. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Williams passes to Booker. Booker nails the 3. So confident.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
The Magic have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Some changes here for the Bucks. E.J. Washington comes in for Grant Williams. And Georgia subbed in for Beal. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here are the Magic now. 22 is their biggest lead. Right side Daniels. Garland against Booker. Nobody near Jordan. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Pass to connect. Now Jones. And here is Garland. Here's Connect. Bucket is good. And the Magic lead by 1.
Well, Connect is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
Booker looking around. Booker going to work inside.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to Connect. Here's Jones. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Connect. He's covered by Daniels. Excellent defense from Daniels. Booker against Garland. Back to Daniels. Pass to Booker. Washington with the screen on Garland. Clock is at 3. What balance by Booker right there.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Right side, Garland. For Booker. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Towns. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 13-4 run. Garland against Booker. Pass to Turner. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists now in the game.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Outside for Murray. Trains the three-pointer. Murray's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Outside Daniel. Outside Turner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Turner sometimes overwhelms defenders with his size. forcing them to foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Turner.
And Turner is the total package at the center position. A big man who scores, shoots the 3 ball, and defends with purpose.
Both free throws good from Turner. So it's Orlando now. Now, here's Garland. Towns sets the pick for Garland. And it's Orlando with another. And so Booker will bring it up for the Bucks. On the wing, Daniels. Good. Nice assist from Booker. That's 10 points for Dyson Daniels.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
Garland kicks to Jones. Pass to Towns. In the corner, Murray with it. Shot clock at 5. Back to Jones. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bucks leading by 3. Spins in. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Murray dishes to Garland. Outside, Towns. Murray outside. Pass to Garland. Towns a screen on Booker. The 3 from Garland.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Booker finds George. Now here's Turner. That's the 3 fly. Rebound by Murray. Poke loose. Daniels with the steal. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Daniels makes sure to capitalize on that easy scoring opportunity.
Pass to connect.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
That's good from Connect.
Well, Connect started his NBA journey at a community college, grew 3 inches while he was there, eventually transferred to a major program and turned himself into a first-round pick.
He doesn't get the second one.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
George passes to Booker. Here's Washington. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 8 now on the night. The Magic trail by 6. Connect finds Garland. Murray a screen on Booker. Garland against Booker. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 21 in the game.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
It's Turner. Layup no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Outside Murray. Down it goes for 3.
And Murray loves knocking down the big shot. He does not fear the moment.
Turner with a screen on Garland.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Miles Turner. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
The Magic trail by 3. Garland left side. Takes advantage. That J is good.
And Garland is doing whatever he wants on offense, looking absolutely dominant.
On the wing, Booker, guarded by Garland. Trying again.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Here's Towns. And it's sent back by Turner.
Listen, Turner creates a lot of problems with his defense. He knows how to use his length to his advantage.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Count it!
Well, in a big moment, go to your big man. Towns can be so dominant when he needs to be.
Booker! He hits it with a step-back jam.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Now, here's Garland. And there's the drive. 18 feet away. Oh, the jumper goes.
Oh, big-time play by Garland. They're under pressure, yet still able to deliver for his team.
Booker with it. Guarded by Garland. Outside Booker. Washington's outside. The 3 goes down.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Towns. Lets loose a 3. Cleared away by George.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Booker. Now Washington. Beyond the arc. It's good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Washington rips down the rebound. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the...
Thanks so much.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks.
Like your nature, rhythm, you have it or you don't, that's a fallacy, I'm in them. Every sprouting tree, every child of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes and see destruction and demise, corruption in the skies from this enterprise. Now I'm sucked into your lives through rust, so not his muscles, but percussion he provides for me as a guide. Y'all can see me now cause you don't see with your eye. You perceive with your mind, that's the end. So I'ma stick around with Russ and be a mentor. Bust a few rhymes. Remember what the thought is. I brought all this so you can survive when law is lawless. Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember that it's all in your head.